Dreamscape presents Bad Badger by Maryrose Wood, Julia Gigini, illustrator. Narrated by Devon. 1. A visit from a friend. Septimus was not terribly used to company. Septimus was a badger. Or was he? This was the heart of the matter. For if Septimus were a badger, as he mostly believed he was, most days, it was also true that Septimus was bad at being a badger. That is what he thought, at least. Other badgers, proper, legitimate badgers, had faces with stripes. Septimus had spots. Other badgers, provable, actual badgers, lived in forests and fields. Septimus had a charming cottage by the sea. Oh, it was lovely. A cosy cottage. There was always an ocean breeze. The cottage was filled with his cherished possessions. His omelette pan, his tandem bicycle, his waterproof boots, his kayak, and his magnificent collection of seashells. All highly unusual for a badger. True, indisputable badgers had badgers for friends. Septimus spent his time alone. He wrote down his dreams. He drew maps of the places he might visit someday. Venice was at the top of the list, as gondolas were very like kayaks, but Italian and with singing. Glorious singing, in Italiano. Real badgers, good badgers, were indifferent to opera. Not Septimus. To be unlike a badger in so many ways, yet too like a badger to be anything else, was an embarrassing predicament. That is how Septimus felt, at least. He nodded at his neighbours, who nodded back. He remarked about the weather to the clerks in the shops. That was enough, most days. It was simpler than trying to explain the boots, the kayak, the shells, the spots, all so very unbadgerish. But to say he had no friends at all would be untrue. He had one friend, a recent development. Septimus did not know his friend's name. The reason for this will soon be made clear. The friend visited most Wednesdays, near dusk, weather permitting. The friend, a gull, would arrive with a downward swoop and a flapping of wings until it landed and perched on the windowsill of the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?